Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to TEA. Hope you have yours. Minus 10 minutes with Shay, your favorite fractional chief operating officer. If you don't know who I am, okay, I work inside the businesses of seven figure, multiple six figure, and six figure businesses as a fractional chief operating officer. But since everyone can't be my client, what I have done is I have started sharing with people, small business owners like you, entrepreneurs like you, information that can be transformational within your business. So, what else did I do besides being a chief operating officer? I help entrepreneurs to start spinning their wheels so that they can make sense of their business so that it makes money and creates time freedom. Okay, makes money and creates time freedom. So, it is my mission to help more and more small business owners, more and more entrepreneurs. And so this broadcast that is going across several platforms at the same time is a part of that mission. Because if I can give you the information that you're missing, fill in the gap of information that you have so that your business can grow and scale and you can hit those money goals and those freedom goals, then hey, I have done my job. Okay. So that's what it's all about. This little segment here, um, it's helping me to fulfill that mission, right? So I want you to create time freedom, but what does my time freedom look like? Well, glad you asked. It looks like me living and working my business from anywhere in the world. I started that journey in Belize. I lived in Mexico for about 3 years. And right now, currently, I'm in the tango and beef capital of the world. That is Buenos Aires, Argentina. Okay. And so this little segment I kind of call business banter on the balcony in Buenos Aires, right? I love me some alliteration. I'm a writer, so I can't help it. But that's my journey. That's my mission. This is what I do. And so we have this broadcast Monday through Thursday at 7 a.m. Eastern time. So today is our last broadcast of the week. And all week we have been talking about the things that I want you to leave in 2022. Okay, they're not helping you. They're not helping you. So we want you to leave them in 2022. All right. And then I also give you some tips on what to take forward with you in 2023 as it has to do with that thing you need to leave in 2022. All right. So let me give you a quick recap. On Monday, we talked about overcapacity. Okay. I want you to leave overcapacity in 2022. What does that mean? That means you are doing more than you should be doing as a one woman, one man band. Okay. So if you're a solopreneur, if you have a small team, if you have a medium team, I don't care what size your team is, if you are doing more than you guys can handle, okay? If you are doing more than you or you and your team can handle, then you're over capacity. So I want you to normalize being at capacity, okay, or under capacity, and having a plan for getting to the next capacity with excellence and not overwhelmed. All right. So that's what we talked about on Monday. Go back and check out that recap because we talked about kind of phasing yourself with your different capacities so that you're not tired and you're not on the grind and all of these things, okay? Because the type of life that you live counts, okay? And it counts more than you guys are giving it a priority as. Your everyday life counts. You cannot grind yourself into the ground, okay, and think, well, one day I'll have the freedom because one day when I reach a certain revenue amount, or one day, no, you can start with the freedom that you want and build your business around it. Okay, you don't have to start in overwhelm, over capacity, tired, and on the grind. So catch Monday's replay. Tuesday, we talked about working in your business and not on your business. Okay. So if you want to know the difference, working in your business is servicing your clients. Whatever you're doing in exchange for the money they gave you is working in the business. Okay. Working on the business is all of that background stuff, the growth of the business, the health of the business. Okay. You need to be doing both. Okay. You need to work on your business and in your business, not just in the business. And now you're too tired or don't have enough time to work on the business. We have to do both for a business to run fully. Okay. Let me tell you how it's going to hit your pockets if you don't work on your business as well as in your business. While your head's down, working in your business, when you lose a client for whatever reason, they left you because the contract ended, the service is done, whatever reason they left. Now you're always on the hustle and bustle trying to find another client to replace them. Well, guess what? If you work on your business, while you're working in your business, you are creating a pipeline of clients. Okay, you're creating a pipeline. You don't have to hustle to find the next client. You should have some warm or hot leads sitting there waiting on you to allow them to come into the fold. Okay, so that's what we talked about on Tuesday. Catch that replay. Yesterday, we talked about your team. And what we talked about is you need to stop micromanaging and you need to start leading. Okay, stop micromanaging and start leading. What is micromanaging? You want to tell them what to do, how to do it, when to do it, what to use, all of these things. And a lot of you have independent contractors working for you. So guess what you have effectively done? You have made that independent contractor an employee, and you can get sued and you will owe a lot of money, back money. We're talking about for as long as they've been working with you, back money. Okay, so you got to stop treating your independent contractors like employees and telling them every step of the way what to do, how to do it, when to do it, all of these things, because you're supposed to be hiring people that know what they're doing, okay, and that you are hiring them for a specific result. Okay, how they get the result could be their own methods, their own timing, their own tools, their own processes. Okay, so check into that. What are you doing? Stop micromanaging. You need to lead. Give them the reasons behind the results. Get them to buy into the mission of the those types of things. It's leading. Okay, that's not micromanaging. Cut it out. All right. So today I want to talk about what one of the most important things that I want you to leave in 2022 is pricing your services based on your confidence and not the transformation. Okay, I need you to stop pricing the things that you offer, okay, based on what you think you should charge because you're too scared to charge what it's actually worth. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to hit your revenue goals like that. You're not going to hit your freedom goals like that, because guess what? When you're working for pennies, you do a lot of work. Ain't much freedom in working for pennies because you got to do a whole bunch of hours, okay, to have enough money to even live. So I need you to raise them prices, okay? And if you know you've had an issue with pricing your confidence, you might need to raise your price and then just close your eyes, hold yourself, and double it, okay? Double it. Because let me tell you about not charging for the transformation. You can't even show up in excellence because you're not making enough money for it to be worth your while, okay? So you really semi-resentful that you're not getting your abundance, right? But it's your fault. Tell me how I know. Because at one time I was like, man, how am I helping everybody else make money and I'm not making as much money as them? How is that a thing, right? Well, I got the answer because I was giving it away for pennies, right? When you start pricing yourself correctly, all right, guess what? You have fewer clients and more money, more time, more freedom. You can show up in excellence. You're now doing what you do so well because you have the time to sit there and do it well. When you work for pennies, you don't have time because you need as many people at them pennies as possible. That's how you get over capacity, right? So some of y'all, when I was talking about overcapacity on Monday, if you couldn't see yourself lowering that capacity or hiring out, and you thought, well, I actually need more clients, that's a signal that your prices are too low, okay? Your price is too low. Because when you're priced correctly, you can service fewer people more excellently at a higher rate. Did you get that? That might be a zinger. Did you get that one? When you're pricing your services correctly, you can actually service fewer people, okay? And service them even better. Have more of your time back and make even more money, okay? Now, what do I mean by price for the transformation? Well, first of all, let me tell you something. First of all, I need you to get the people to the transformation. Don't just be pricing all high and then the people don't even get the transformation ever, okay? So first of all, be clear about what the transformation is. Now, go out in the marketplace and see what that transformation is worth. I'm going to tell you a little secret, though. And this came from Seth Godin, Godin. That's one of my marketing gurus that I listen to all the time. Seth said that if you can't demand the price that you want for your transformation, you don't even have a brand. You have a commodity. And a commodity is just a plain service product that can be exchanged. It's nothing different about it. It's nothing no better about that than the other. Okay? But when you have a brand, you can charge whatever you want to charge, and people are going to pay it. I want you to think about some of your luxury brands, okay? Some of your luxury brands are even better in quality than some of the cheaper brands, but they are charging higher prices based on the brand they put out there. So I need you to first recognize the value of your transformation. Number two, recognize the value of your brand. What is different about your brand? Okay, if you're not to be compared to other people, so you shouldn't have to charge what they charge, then tell the people that you want to buy from you what makes you different. It's plenty of people out there that sell the service that you sell and can't even get the people to the transformation. Can you get them to the transformation? Then that's one thing that makes you different. It's a unique selling proposition, right? So you shouldn't be compared to the same people giving the same service, but they're not getting the transformation. But it's up to you to stand out and show the people that you actually get them the transformation. One of the ways of doing that is pricing it correctly. Now, this is something funny I want y'all to think about before I get out of here, okay? This is something real funny that y'all don't realize as service providers. But you realize it when you are the client. If people charge too low a price for their service and you understand the value of that service, you don't even want them to provide the service to you because you're thinking, I don't think you can get me what I need for that low price. I don't think that's what I need. They will go and pay somebody else that had the confidence to charge a higher price, might not even be getting the transformation because they know the value of the transformation they're trying to receive. Stop underpricing yourself, okay? Stop underpricing yourself. It is what they call it, a race to the bottom. When you're trying to be the lowest price, it's a race to the bottom. And that doesn't do anything for anybody. Okay, one of the reasons why we can have freedom is because we can fund the lifestyle that we want. When you can't fund freedom, you don't really have freedom. All right, so those are the things I want you to think about. Those are the 4 things I want you to leave in 2022, and I've given you answers on what you're going to take into 2023 instead. Now next week, our last week of the year, I'm going to share with you 4 changes I'm making in my own business for 2023 for business success. And I can't wait to share them with you, what I'm doing and why, because I'm very excited about the new things happening in my business in 2023. And I'm going to share them with you, and you can ask me questions on how you can make it work for you, but I'm going to give you as much information as possible. You know me, I don't hold anything back. So I will see you next week. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Again, this week has been about what you need to be leaving in 2022 for your business health and growth and your time freedom. Okay, go catch all the replays. Next week, I'm sharing with you the things I'm doing in 2023 to help grow my business and more. So I'll see you next week, guys.